Let's talk about the astrology of December 29th and 30th. The very, very first aspect that we have going on is the moon is going to trine Lilith on December 29th. So, this is all about letting out suppressed emotion. We're letting out this suppressed emotion that is inside of us that holds weight and water that can really, really deliver us to the promised land. This is also a good time to follow our intuition as well. You don't mind doing whatever you can to free yourself, even if it disrupts the status quo of your life. You don't mind doing this because it's going to prove worthy for you in the end of time. This can also be looking at subtle influences, emotional impulses, and desires as well. This can also look at deep-seated emotions needing to be expressed. These emotions are very, very strong, very primal within us, that they need to be expressed in some way or another to make it so that they can really, 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 really be expressed. These emotions need to be let out in some way or another, whether that be walking, hiking, biking, jumping, skating, whatever it is that can help your emotions get out inside of the world can be a good source of physical exercise. This can also look at deep shadows that can be acknowledged or in an environment without judgment. This is what is called for. Put yourself in an environment where people are loving, they're unconditional, they are accepting of you fully and wholeheartedly in the end of time. This can also represent a deeper understanding of emotions as well. There can be enhanced intuition and psychic awareness with this. And this is all about talking about taboo issues with acceptance. The moon is going to trine Chiron. So this is all about bringing creative and intuitive energy to your past wounds and traumas. Really, really being there for your past wounds and traumas. And working with your past wounds and traumas to help heal your past wounds and traumas. This can also be a good time for finding comfort through processing your emotions. This is a wonderful time to process your emotions, whatever they may be for you. This is good for creating emotional volatility to others. This is very, very good for that as well. It's good to help others feel secure within themselves. This is what is called for, to help others and yourself feel secure. This is all about embracing pain as a catalyst for growth and transformation. What is the pain? Either you've stopped off the boxes, you've put the suitcase away, you have raked the leaves. What have you done that caused this catalyst for growth and transformation from your pace of playing? You actually did something useful in your life because of that pace and playing. This is the time to redirect your pace and playing. Your intuition can help you move through emotional challenges with wisdom. This is very, very possible now. Um, is that your intuition can help you move through emotional challenges when you have the wisdom necessary to understand them. What limiting beliefs are keeping you from experiencing the abundance life offers? This is a very, very big question to ask. What is keeping you from experiencing life's abundance and fulfillment coming at you in your life? This is about exploring new ways of relating to yourself and others as well. The moon is going to sextile Venus. So when the moon is sextile Venus, we can find that our social engagement centered around home and wherever you feel most comfortable is welcomed into your life. This is all about representing the home, representing the life, put the diggins all the way and really, really make it so that you can go all the way in to feel what you need to feel to create a comfortable space inside yourself. It's important to let down your guard with others. Be open, be an open book, be open hearted, be open minded, be open spoken. All those kind of things like that can really, really be super beneficial. This is about knowing how to nurture those you care and love about. This is about relationships that are given a positive boost of energy at this time that can help you connect with them in further ways. Being available to your family is a very, very big part of this. Being available, being of assistance, being of support, being of help, being of care to your family. That can really, really fare you well at this time. Joy pervades your interactions. Very important. Be mindful of balance. What in your life needs to be balanced? What in your life is out of balance that needs to now come into balance in better ways for good or for bad? This is a time to put your life and your four things in balance. Overindulgence can lead to burnout and fatigue. That is something very, very important to remember is to not overindulge and not overgive. Relationships are likely to flourish now. This is a good time to support others and also be supported by others. And this is good for engaging in art and nature. These two sources of entertainment can be very, very positive for you now to engage with this kind of thing in the kind of way that it does allow you to engage with is art and nature. This is guiding you towards experiences that nourish your soul and inspire creativity within you. And how can beauty be healing and inspirational towards you in your journey? How can this beauty be healing for you and can be an inspiration for you? What is the beauty? Recognize the beauty, move with the beauty. The moon is going to square Neptune. So we have this time as a proper time to not make decisions based on first impressions. It's very, very important to investigate, to dig deep below the surface before you just draw your conclusions. How are you deluding yourself emotionally? That is very, very important at this time as well. There are healthy boundaries, also very, very important. You can take advantage of, also very important. If you're a drinker or drug user, take precautions because your tolerance will be lower than usual. Find safe ways of escaping reality. Read something, watch something, play a video game, whatever helps you escape reality. Getting caught in illusions rather than seeing the reality of situations for what they really are is sort of casualty with this. Misreading cues and not understanding things clearly is yet another pivot point of this. We're really understanding points of view and omnipotently getting at the point of view that we're trying to get at. Um, Misreading cues and misunderstanding things about others which aren't true is what is promised what you secretly long for. It may be too good to be true. Stay present for reality as well. Seek whatever you can do to that you can use your imagination. Touched by suffering, you can heave more empathy for others. The card that I chose from the Mystical Shaman Oracle by Colin Baron Reed, Alberto Villado, and Marcelo Lobos is the card number 22 called the Ghost Dance. This card is all about honoring the wisdom of your ancestors, light a candling for them on their altar, and creating a new story, creating your own path. I'm going to read a little bit of an inscription to you about this card in the guidebook so that you can better understand what the card is about. The ghost dance of the American Plain Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. December 30th astrology, first of all, includes the moon squaring the north node. So this is a time where you may be feeling very, pulled in many different directions all at once, unable to choose a certain path, go down a certain path, go down a certain way. It's very important to discern what is an insecurity and what is actually stemming from higher wisdom. This is very, very important to discern what is insecurities and what is higher wisdom and choosing to follow the higher wisdom. This is a time to nurture your own path and stop expecting others to nurture you. You may be feeling uncomfortable feelings to be brought up for healing or reveling or rebelling or whatever causes the feelings to update or reconciles. It's important to not smother those around you based on insecurities or other emotional needs. Very, very important. Things will come full circle at this time. December 30th is the new moon in Capricorn happening at 9 degrees. The sun and moon are conjunct at 9 degrees of Capricorn. We're reflecting, we're setting intentions, we're starting anew. So this is a good time to set intentions. Know that with determination, nothing is out of reach. No goal is out of reach if we have determination and persistence to go after that goal. You can accomplish anything imaginable at this particular time, and anything unimaginable can do good at this time. Come face to face with your mistakes this past year. Reflect on your past year, set new intentions for 2025. Were you able to resolve conflict the previous year? What lessons have you helped you evolve at this time? What lessons helped you evolve to move into the better version of who you are? How has the year been for you? How has it evolved for you at this time? Sit with your pain as you help others feel more supported and you're helping yourself feel more supported in the luck-sided. Continue despite the challenges that you're feeling. Continue despite your challenges that you're currently going through in your life. Putting structure into your life. Pluto sextile North Node. What was undermined you in the past? What undermined you in the past? Don't react to jealousy, manipulation, or power struggles. Do not resort to these things at this time. Inner turmoil and unresolved wounds are brought to life for healing. These things are brought to life for you to heal these things, to acknowledge these things, to face these things head on. So, what are the inner turmoil and unresolved wounds that are bringing themselves up for healing? This is all about influential authority figures who will help you advance on your true path. Um, So fulfill your purpose and mission in life. Very, very important. What can help you reach your highest potential? Losses seen as injustices. Okay, so let's move on to the next card. The card that I chose is card number 2, the Vision Quest. Card number 60, the Vision Quest. I'm going to read to you the card from the guidebook, just if I can find it here. This is what it says. In the vision quest, you face your fear, embrace your mortality, and then meet face to face with spirit. When we feel stagnant, a vision quest brings our lives into perspective. We realize our flaws, our potential, and the opportunities life is offering us. We remain on a vision quest until we find the key to open a new door or write a new chapter in our lives. So the advice here is to go out in nature, take a walk in nature, sit in nature, do whatever you can to help you get fresh air and exercise in nature. Connect with the wisdom and bounty of nature. This is what this is about. Even if it's cold, even if you have to bundle up really, really warm, getting out of nature can truly be the good, sucks the kind of way. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. Bye for now.